Pontius Pilate, the man who couldn't make up his mind. A third time he said to them, "Why, what evil has he done? I have found in him no ground for the sentence of death. I will therefore have him flogged and then release him." Luke 23, verse 22. A political man, a powerful man, he had considerable military force at his disposal. He used all three in his time as prefect of Judea. Images of a false god forced onto the Jews in the temple, spending the wealth of the temple treasury. A blood path in Jerusalem to quell insurrection. He held the power, even the power of life and death, over the subjects of Rome. This is what draws him into the story of Jesus' passion. Everything depended on his judgment. He was not the only political figure in the story. Caiaphas says to him, "If you release this man, are you no friend of the emperor?" Was he aware of Pilate's actions, having embarrassed Rome before? How did he know these words would lead Pilate to participate? Pilate's past haunts him and forces him to coalesce. Ultimately, it's political gain and fear of political loss that ensures Pilate will not release Jesus. Humanity unveiled. He endeavours to have Jesus released, but he's held captive by Caiaphas' word. His final manoeuvre is to try and make no decision at all. The decision, though, is still his. He is the only one who holds that power over others. He literally washes his hands of the situation, trying in vain to cleanse them of the blood with which they are already drenched, seeking absolution for a sin he cannot bring himself to own. Are we not sometimes like Pilate in our dealings with Jesus? We find ourselves confronted with an unlooked for and unwelcomed encounter with him. Face to face, we find ourselves intrigued by his claims, recognising that there is something there, something special we can't quite pin down. We feel compelled to take our stand with him against the crowd and the world, but the cost would be high. So, we make our excuses, withdraw, become non-committal. It didn't work for Pilate. It won't work for us. Holy Father, you sent your Son into the world to be our judge and thereby our Redeemer. His life of perfect sonship exposes the madness and prodigal waste of our continual bid to escape your holy love. We prefer to set our own standards, determine our own values, frame a pattern for our own lives, be our own judge. Like Pilate, confronted with Jesus in weakness and humility, we sense the true meaning of kingship, yet find it difficult to take our stand with him. The forces of the world ensnare us. Help us never to seek to wash our hands of him, but make us as firm in our commitment to him as he is in his commitment to us. Amen.